Hi guys, here is my second episode of Think Outside the Box, Undiscovered Soapmakers. And this one I just wanted to give an introduction because this next soapmaker that I found on Etsy is all they have in their shop is soaps. They only have a few items, but I talked about be careful of trends, following trends too much. When I say that, I mean what I find is like just a lesson for maybe new soap makers that are looking to find their popularity or whatever is to the best thing I feel to do. I mean, anybody can duplicate. It's really not that hard to do. What is hard is to come up with your own particular design, style, product, or whatever that really makes you stand out and really draws people into your shop. I personally feel my own opinion. Without that, you're, you know, I think it would be hard to find your niche. Now, maybe not. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that have done very well just doing, you know, knockoffs, dupes, whatever, but just my own opinion, I think the person that really stands out and gets a really strong, dedicated following is the person that does something different that comes from deep inside of them and their heart and their creative passion. So that in mind, so trends, we obviously, there is a niche for trends too. I think if you base your entire product line, types of products strictly on trends and dupes and, you know, I can't think of another good word for that. If you base your entire line, your entire products on that, I feel like you are really missing out. You're missing the boat. It's just my own personal opinion, but there is obviously you do want to cash in on some of the trends. There was the whole cupcake soap thing going on, is still going on. And I make a few cupcake soaps because I just wanted to try it. One, for my creativity to see if I could do it and how well I could do it. And so it's like a challenge for me. But do I want to base my whole line of products on and soaps on cake soaps? Do I want to be known for that? No. No. I want to be known for some of my particular products, which I want to be known for being an innovator for the coconut milk soaps, and I want to be known for being an innovator for the bubble blast. Did I invent them? No, obviously not. But it's kind of I did come up with that long before any of that was popular as something that I wanted to be known for, and that's kind of, I've created a niche for that in a certain group of customers. And so I would say just really find your niche in there without ignoring the trends. If you can cash in on the trends by putting them into your line, even maybe for a short time or as part of your line, or maybe you do come upon a trend and you find you're very, very good at it, and so you kind of you find that migrating towards that is very profitable for you and that you really enjoy it, then sure. I'm not against trends. I think definitely, as a challenge, try it, see what you can do with it, and who knows what will happen. But I think just following trends and relying just on trends and doing what everyone else is doing all of the time, I think you're going to find it hard to really find your niche and find a really good customer base. It's a very creative business, and it's an ever-growing business, and there's a lot of competition. So if you want to stand out, you're going to have to challenge yourself and use your creative ability to do that. So that being said, yes, that's the point I was all getting to. Look at the hair. Daisy, you're shedding. They'd probably rather look at your face than mine. You're cuter. Um, if you are the next shop that I'm going to show you now, I don't know, maybe they created the trend, or maybe they just, this is how they've always made their soaps, or maybe they're just taking a trend and going with it. And I think they're going to do well with it, because not only have they taken one trend, but at least a couple, I feel. So without further ado, I'm going to stop this video, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you that the new soap maker that new to me anyway, that I just discovered. All right, back in just a second. Bye.
Okay guys, so here is my newest discovery. This is Sagegold soaps, and I found them on Etsy. And I'm not sure if they have a Facebook page or YouTube channel. It doesn't say in their shop whether they do or not. But here's an example. Look at these soaps. Aren't those gorgeous? Let me just click on one here. Here's an example of a trend, but actually this person is not following a trend. But this is one of the newest trends to make the tall soaps. And, you know, to kind of do, a lot of them I see now are kind of like, they look kind of like the regular popular soaps now, with color up to here, swirls, and then the topping, but they're tall. And this here, what they've done is they've made a tall soap, but and they've, if this isn't trendy without them having followed a trend, tall soap, line, swirls, and what I see people calling tidying up around the edges. All of it. So if you are going to do a trend, you might as well own it, right? And that's what they've done. But like I said, they're not following a trend, and I'll show you why in a minute. But just look how gorgeous these soaps are, with all of those put into place. You have a gorgeous bar of soap that looks like it would fit really nicely in the hand. Smooth edges, nice clean look to them. And is that not just sleek, modern, beautiful looking to have that, the way they've done this base, this line, and this swirl top? Absolutely gorgeous. And this is basically how all of their soaps are. So, and they are not following a trend. And here's why. I'll show you why. I went here to their, they've been in business on Etsy since 2008. So well before any of these trends started. These are recent trends. When you go to their sales and go to the very first sale they had here on Etsy. Okay, see, they were doing it way back in 2008. Their first sale. This is how their soaps have always been. So this isn't an example of following a trend. This is an example of setting a trend. And they've obviously, and all they sell is soaps, and they all look like this. So they have found their niche. They found what they liked their soaps to look like. Bang, they're doing it. And all of them look like that. So they obviously have a passion for this type of look, this type of soap. I really, really admire that. And admire that they've stuck with it, that they seem to have figured that out from the start, and they have stuck with it. And who wouldn't like to have their soaps look like that? I'd love to make a soap that looked like that. Do I want to duplicate it, copy it, make my line out of it? No, absolutely not. It wouldn't make me happy. But do I love looking at it? Yeah. Would I mind making a soap that look, try, see if I could do it, make a soap look like that? Sure. Would I? I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Probably not. I'll just enjoy looking at this person's soaps and admiring how gorgeous they are. And let's just, I want to look at this one here, this Berry Berry, which was sold, it was like their third or fourth sale, I can't remember. Oh yeah, they've even got the little chunks in there. So, this, like I said, is an example of somebody that was being, creative and innovative without following the trends. Although if you looked at their soaps, you think, wow, that's pretty. When I first did, I thought, oh, trendy, very trendy, tall, uh, tidied up on the sides, beveled on the sides is a technical term, I guess. I don't know. The line, I mean, the swirls on most of their soaps, but you find out that no, they're not following a trend at all. So, and I like their consistent look. I like that their photos are consistent. And that's something I try to do with my photos. My photos are very simple. I try to make it very simple, very clean. I try to emphasize the product. That's just the look that I go for with mine. But I'll show you examples in the future of soap makers that are doing these photos that are so gorgeous that, have things in the background. But, I'll do that another time. Just have to find what works for you. So they do the basic theme of their soaps across the board. With the 3 laid out here, you get a good view of all angles. And then they show you one over here with their very simple labeling. And why not? If your soap is that beautiful and makes that much of a statement, keep your label simple. Don't understate your label so your soap can shine through. I think they've just really done it perfectly. I think they've really got it going on. They've found their niche. I know they haven't made many sales yet. I hope they do get discovered more. It does say here, okay, crafted from skin-loving pure vegetable oils, exotic cocoa and fair trade shea butters, and kissed with a touch of cruelty-free tussa silk. Each batch is formulated from scratch using cold process method. So I guess theirs is known for, I'd say tussa silk soaps. So really, really cool. I was impressed. I hope you guys are impressed. I hope that, they get noticed a little bit more and start making more sales. I think they really deserve it. And so that is my new discovery for this week. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Go check them out and show them some love. Take care. Bye-bye.